Let me know when to start.
Go ahead.
Is anybody out there, out there, out there, out there? Is anybody out there, out there, out there, out there? Nothing left inside, everything is taking flight. Is anybody out there, out there, out there, out there, out there? It echoes through the night. Friendly gets it searched like a mother for a child. I'm desperate like some animal that's captured in the wild. My attitude's just funky, like cold training them blues. Is anybody out there, out there, out there? Don't leave me all confused. Little mama got 3 kids. She caught her age turn trick for rocks. Siren screaming wail as death chews up my block. Is anybody out there, out there? Head freeze and let me in. Homeless are the people, cold without a friend. You can close your eyes and see. The ghetto, it's alive. Broken glass and junkies, you can hear the children cry. On the corner you pass by, and I'm lost in this condition. Appearance of a savage, you're too scared to stop and listen. Is anybody out there, out there? Say, please pick up the phone. The freedom bell is ringing. It's time we all went home. Is anybody out there, out there, out there? I'm trapped inside myself. I'm fiending to be free. I'm lost to worldly madness from times it used to be. Every day I search in vain, someone in which to blame, but deep inside my body, my soul cries out my name. Now here I stand convicted. I never knew I was on trial. I'm trapped inside myself. Gonna be here for a while. My isolation is so complete. Misery is my companion. Like childhood friends we play, reckless with abandon. I have a sandbox full of nothing, a playground with no swings. Isolation so complete. There are people hear my screams. I often shake and shimmer like a mirage in desert heat. Phantoms haunt my dreams. Misery now complete. As a child I never dreamed of these places that I go. Never once I thought I'd be someone I didn't know. Destiny is something close, keeps me moving, but in one spot. I'm a stranger to myself, like time lost on the clock. Never thought I'd take long journeys. My bags were never packed, but every time my eyes were open, I found I just got back. As a child I never dreamed, in you I would confide. Eyes of a stranger kidnapped my inner child. I never saw it coming in those eyes that looked like mine. Never would I have guessed it was me all the time. I had no money or looks to get me by. I can only pray love is truly blind. But what if in life there was no money and everybody looked the same? I would be a superstar and fans would scream my name. From the tops of mountains my spirit mind will flow as I creep into your thoughts. Don't you see how deep this goes? As a king I'll take my throne. My wealth will be unknown. Enchanted nights will lead my way. The winds will sing my song. They say sufferings of a people, it shows up in their surroundings. It's like a weight that often leaves the neighborhood just pounding. Overripens its affliction like roaches in the dark. All up in your cupboards like crackheads in the park. Bothering all the children lost in sin like Satan brood. Grandma cried and prayed as she watched the nightly news. Can someone be more free, serving life stuck in jail, than sown in the ghetto? Another form of hell. The door left wide open, but things just don't look right. The baby still needs changing. Every day is a different fight. The sufferings of a people, you know life ain't what it seems. Sometimes it's steak and onions, sometimes it's just plain beans. Thank you. I just spewed some stuff, and I'm an artist. My name is Keith L. Moore. I do portraits and murals, but I understand things about society. And I'm gonna tell you a quick analogy on this camera right now. Say you have a DVD player that comes directly from the manufacturer in the box. And when you get that DVD player and open it up, it has a manual on how to operate that DVD player. But being the individuals that we are, we set the manual to the side because we believe we know how to operate the DVD player. Say the DVD player is capable of 12 functions, but by the time we get to hooking it up, it's only operating on 8. The DVD player is not operating the way the manufacturer designed it to operate. Success is this: when something or someone operates the way it was designed to operate. That's when you're successful.
Woo! That was excellent.
My brother, I'm the coolest brother you guys ever meet. All I'm trying to do, Keith tonight is trying to raise $12.50. It's been hard tonight. White folk been more scared of me than I was of them. And I've been more scared of them than they were of me. I'm going to tell you why. Because sometimes you have a dark street, a dark night. And I be walking with my own background music. And I'd be like this, da-dum, 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 thinking I'm cool, thinking I look good, you know? But a lot of time, perception is something else. No matter how good I may look, I found out it's the perception of what people have about the individual that may be different than they are. And so a lot of times they become scared. And it could be 4 or 5 of them, just one of me. And I promise you, I'm friendlier than a box of puppies. And so I realized tonight that humanity isn't what it used to be. You know, back when I was a kid, my mother used to send me to get a cup of sugar from my neighbor, and that was okay. Borrow a cup of eggs. But now I believe you go knock on somebody's door and ask to borrow something, you might get shot. It's not the same. I'm 41 years old and things have changed in my life and I'm trying to come to grips with it. I'm in school. And you know the hardest thing about school to me right now? It's not the work. I'm good with English and math. I'm doing fractions and decimals and percentages and stuff like that. It's trying to get to the work. They say, Keith, you need to go online and get to the work. Man, look, I lost my password. I didn't know what was going on. And then when they said, well, we'll email you a new password, I said, well, I forgot the password to my email. Catch 22. I'm 41 and that's my story and that's how it's been going for me in my life. But I'm trying to change my life. I really am. And I'm looking for help, man. Someone with compassion and humanity. Is anybody out there?